On coons again, man. So you just want some reciprocation, huh? It seemed like it. I ain't 100% sure though, but it seemed like quite a few been played. How can you smile in my face? You got Von Miller and Phillip Rivers. Okay. What's going on then? I said, what's going on then? Oh, word? Don't nobody play Thursday? Yeah, who played Thursday night? Always gonna be one of them West Coast. Yeah, them jokers always be. The Raiders, maybe? Mm. That'll be a good.
Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at
Boy.
Broncos Stadium at Mile High.
We're going to see what y'all got right out the gate.
It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos.
I think the Giants play the Cowboys week one.
Summer, but we've got the NFL and we're underway on EA Sports.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Set 180, 190. Load it. Load it. Keep it skinny. We got a seal. Hey, watch the slant.
There's the stiff arm. Caught on the right side by Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Set 180. Round 80. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
From the gun, Rivers. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, there has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
Talking about the rookie. When he come back.
Come on, set. 30 base. Here we go.
How old is he?
There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 5. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, Maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The sack there by Trent Murphy.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. A hit turned it over the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, we had to fix that, bro.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away.
I thought last year they were having it just a little too much. You know what I'm saying?
And a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, echo.
Now Rivers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Ben Banagoo able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
All right, 180, white. So we got man. Mike check 33. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Bravo.
3rd and long for Rivers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Heading from the jump.
Throwing on 1st down.
Throw the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run it with Jones. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones, and it's caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Way to sit down where you need to sit down there, boy.
First touchdown of the new season, and the Jets will extend their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back.
Hey, man, he got in there, man.
They go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Excuse me.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, it's Lindsay.
Yeah, I'm going to let you do your thing right there, Bobby.
So it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah, he got it. Cause I got them settings off. I really need to turn them back on.
On 3rd down, Rivers.
Let him catch that.
Get this one across the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
Been on that side.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here.
He holding that too long.
And that'll be incomplete.
You can't hold that long, bro.
Flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Ready, black 15. Watch that in. Watch that in. White, 89.
Rivers now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can make a play on the football.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
I didn't see what he did.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Let's get it.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Check, 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 check.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know, there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Jones. He's
oh my God!
Away for the end zone. And that will be
set your feet, man.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though...
Yeah, that boy regressed so much.
Jones throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a
Come on, hold on.
This is going to wind up incomplete.
The nigga on my back, man.
Deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Jones now operating from the gun. He's got Anderson right side. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead will grow. It's now 17.
You said I need to go for it?
So a good snap, good
man,
heck right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well,
that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This is taken at the 3. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish. Okay, you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Rivers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the 1st half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Myles Garrett. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
On the ready. Six man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Watch here. Squeeze.
Now Jones on 1st down. And caught left side, Olsen. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, Charlie. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34. Now.
Throwing Jones. He's got it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good
I just don't know how it works.
Got it done.
Let's put that team on the bus.
They'll try to run it in with with Jones.
What the
And
freak?
he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting him through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones.
How you don't get to him?
Really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. .158 left to play till we hit halftime.
My points count?
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress.
That John look weird.
Scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jannard Avery. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Rivers to throw it. The left side completion to Jones. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4. On 4th down, they snap it to Rivers.
Let's go.
It's complete, swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Second and 2. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Got him.
And the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Off play action. Jones looking for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be
Didn't he, man?
They could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion.
That's Emmanuel Hall.
Vinatieri connecting
bomb.
on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
What it do, Bobby?
Wagner.
Go! 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Yeah. Let's go.
Caught a pick.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Escaping the pressure right.
Why you throw that terrible oh, my gosh.
Linebacker, it's Von Miller.
Terrible pass, bro. That's my fault.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive.
Insurance policy, man.
After a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we sit
And they talking about right. That nigga 42 years old, man. He done.
Sports halftime report.
Man, he already riding.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Dang, that was stupid. I thought he was going down to the flat, and he was. I just threw it too quick.
The extra point. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now.
Like the nigga out there side shuffling and stuff. Just gonna run your punk ass down there to the flats where you supposed to be, nigga.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Jones throwing after the interception. And Olsen over the middle.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Jones now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Y'all need LeBron.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Jones now throwing on first down. And they've got the hook up. This is
you got Von Miller out there in coverage. Like, why don't you got Von Miller rushing?
Those last two plays. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come
got this dude all the way out here in coverage.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident.
L2, R2, and square.
I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Caught by Jones.
I do.
And he's going to take
maybe an easier way.
Jets touchdown. Ronald Jones.
Well, you already hitting R2.
On the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. A huge play there for Denver. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. They'll go again with Lindsey. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. The quick slant call.
Man, get the freak out of here, man.
Zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Jones. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Hopkins with the extra point.
You talking about my game? Yeah, extra week. You watch man school like you do, big dog.
Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20
you don't watch it no
to
more?
the 23-yard line.
Oh. My fault, big dog. I thought you had man school.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
I ain't no good.
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. They find some open field here. A big run there by Jones. 56 yards on the ground.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Man, I got you.
Hey, seam six. Get it.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, get your feet down.
Zone, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
On second and goal.
Oh, good play.
Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys were
That nigga got over there fast. That nigga got over there so
needed a break.
fast.
They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that.
Good
Now they
play,
got to go
man.
quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Come on, man.
Ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Where y'all at anyway?
Attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Rivers. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It'll be a
catch
pickup
that?
of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Man, he didn't get his feet in.
Such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've
course they're
observed
gonna
over the years
uphold
in the
it.
NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there, able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
Easy.
Rivers now from the 50. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have
That's
a flag
interference.
down. So let's see what this is about.
Boy, man, just decide they gonna let a nigga score a touchdown, boy.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13. Welcome back now to Denver, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's Hopkins now.
I hate when the game be doing that fluky stuff, bro.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I ain't a big fan of that either.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Hey, Alpha. Deep rip.
Again, it's Jones. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Now Jones operating from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets will extend their lead.
He gone.
Terry now to tack on the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Oh, his play is overpowered now.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
This nigga wasn't even going to go for the ball. Then he dropped it.
And went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball
Easy
away.
pick.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he's got Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll go down.
I guess I picked the wrong defensive play.
Inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hey, Rocket.
Throwing again. Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Switch up.
3rd and long for Rivers. Looking at someone's got a man. It's Jones.
Man, get the freak out of here, man. Y'all ridiculous when y'all want to be.
So much about offense is what you call.
They ridiculous when they want to be.
Throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play.
Backwards, sideways.
Nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him.
Nigga 360 in the air and caught the ball with one hand. What the fuck?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
He's got a man complete.
Bye-bye, Parks.
That's the 20. And all the way in. touchdown, New York. DJ Chark, 79 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving
good win, Jets. The nigga tried to come back, make it look close. We put our foot on that nigga neck.
At all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Mike check 33. 30.
Load it.
Pick it up, G.
Load it. 12.
Check Mike 33. Check.
Hey. I 7.
To throw again. Rivers looking downfield for Jones.
Nah, we on that,
And he
man.
knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Rivers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that. Because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the
54, what you batting it down for?
Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. On 2nd and 10. Rivers. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football.
Oh, he scooped that thing up with one hand. That was nasty.
And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
Man, way to play ball
Even the great
defense.
ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from the runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create.
He scooped the ball over one hand, though.
Able to tack on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to
Stop his run. He ain't got a whole lot.
If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers,
We done a good job today on this run.
take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Looking to throw on second down.
We on that.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Hey, Echo.
On third down, Rivers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. Rivers to throw for it on fourth. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
56. 3 buzz.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted.
Get the freak out of here, man. Put some trajectory on the ball, dude.
Fantasy guys, right? Yeah. The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. It's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot.
Get to it. Oh, get to it.
Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it's third down.
Check 390, 380.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Hey, Delta.
Mike check 33. I got wide.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And Miller with it over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Rivers. Open man right side is Ingram. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. A first down throw here for Rivers. He's going to let it fly.
Get to it. There we go.
And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time? And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Got a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Good win, Jets.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point.
What a doggone kick me to go.
And it is no good. So maybe a little final act of mercy there. And that's how this one ends. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.